welcome back or welcome to my channel. It's Sunshine Lorena and I'm doing a book haul video. So yes, it's time for another book haul video. It has been a long time. Now I know this looks like a huge stack of books, plus there's one here. But it's not as bad as it may seem, because there are some that I forgot to include last time I did a big haul, which was like September, October last year. Then there's some other ones which I did feature on one of my Vlogmas vlogs, but people may have missed those ones. And then there's just a few others I bought, so it's not as bad as it seems, because it has been a while since I did one of these videos. So let's just get into it. I'm going to start with the most recent, because I definitely haven't read those, because there is at least one in this pile that I have definitely read, and the vlog will be up now on the channel. We will come to that. Yes, like I said, there's a few missed ones, etc. So I'm going to start with the newest ones and then kind of work my way through the stack. Let's start with one of the most exciting ones of this pile, and let's have a look at the tote. Contains one hell of a story. So guys, I got this, so there's double stamps recently and you're going to see some of my double stamp books here, but I got enough. They didn't have Yellowface, in case you didn't guess that's what the book is. They didn't have Yellowface, the special edition, online anymore, so I didn't have it in my double stamps, so I did that and then ended up getting like enough stamps to have my £10, so I bought it with this, plus I had a little bit left over from my National Tokens gift card that I got from my friends for my birthday, which I also used for the double stamps book. So really I was just using money that I had to use for books anyway. A few pounds I'd be spending this, but you know, I had to use it anyway. So yes, Yellowface, and I love this edition. By now there will be my Babel reading vlog if you've not watched it. But Arfquan, every single book of hers I've read, 5 stars. The whole Puppy War series, 5 stars. Babel, 5 stars. So the hopes for this book is high, guys. It is high, okay? It is high. This isn't fantasy though. This is like, I've seen thriller, like literary thriller, suspense, a few different ways to describe it, but it's not her usual genre that we know her for writing. So yes, I do know like the basic synopsis, but I'm going to read a little bit from here. I'm not going to do this for every book, but for this one I will. So Athena Lou is a literally darling and June Hayward is a literal nobody. When White lies, when Athena dies in a freak accident, June steals her unpublished manuscript and publishes it as her own under the ambiguous name June to her song. Dark humour. But as evidence threatens Jane's stolen success, she discovers exactly how far she'll go to keep what she thinks she deserves. Deadly consequences. What happens next is entirely everyone else's fault. So super excited, like I said, high hopes, and I've just realised I love this. So I love this little design. Obviously it's her stealing the book, so that's a nice little touch, and I haven't taken this cover off, so I have no idea what it looks like the naked hardback. And oh, gorgeous. I love it. Simple, love it. Simple but good. But yes, that little detail there I did not know was in that book. It was in the book. Okay, let's just go on to, like I said, the double stamp books now. And the first one here I have is The Angel's Game by Carlos Ruiz Zafron. This is the second book in the series of the first one is The Shadow of the Wind, which I've not read yet. It's been on my shelves for like 2 years. I'm gonna read it, but I just have good hopes for this series, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to the second one. So that's it here. I'm not going to go through synopsis because sequels don't want to ruin it for you guys or myself, since I haven't actually read the first one, so we're not reading the back of that. The next one I've got on double stamps is The ABC Murders by Agatha Christie. I've read a few of her books now and I just love her mysteries and the murder mystery element, and this is one of the ones of like the top ones that people always recommend, so I thought why not pick this one up as the next one. I do want to read more of her books, so I actually got the physical copy. And this is one of the Proa. This is in the Proa. I never know how to pronounce this name. Series, and yes, so I've never read these in order anyway, so at this point I don't think it really matters. I'm looking forward to this one, but this one involves, it's actually like a serial killer, so The first like 3 people I think are killed obviously go A, B, C, and I think they're trying to find out who it is before like D happens. So yes, I think it's going to be really interesting, a serial killer element to this, whereas our other ones that I've read have not been serial killers, it's been like one murder. So it's going to be interesting, with the exception of, sorry, and there were none, because, you know, and there were none. So I'm looking forward to this. I might do a vlog reading, like trying to solve the mystery. I've seen people do that where like they do the reading vlog and they're doing a whole thought, obviously full of spoilers, but I might do that. Let me know if you think that's a good idea. Then the last double stance book that I got is The Appeal by Janice Hallett. Lots of people have read this at this point. It is, like, again, another like murder mystery. So one murder, 15 suspects, can you uncover the truth? And if I remember correctly with this one, it is a mystery, but you are following, I believe, these people trying to solve it. So there's a mystery to solve in the small town of Lockwood. It starts with the arrival of 2 secretive newcomers, ends with the tragic death. Roderick Tanner, QC, has assigned law students Charlotte and Finney to the case. Someone already has been sent to prison for murder, but he suspects that they are innocent and that far darker secrets have yet to be revealed. Throughout the amateur dramatic society's disaster stagings of All My Son and the shady charity appeal for a little girl's medical treatment, the murder hid in plain sight. Will Charlotte and Femi solve the case? Will the youth? So there's the 2 students, and if I remember correctly from people's reviews, I feel like, yeah, it's multi kind of media. You follow like these emails, I think, of them trying to solve this, and I think it's written in a way that like kind of helps you to kind of solve it. So maybe I should do this one for that murder versus mystery reading vlog, solving the murder, or I could do it for both, maybe. Anyway, that's like future me planning head on. So yes, that's all the kind of Waterstones books done, double stamps, etc. The next one here is actually my like first physical arc that I've been sent for myself. I did win an arc of the influences there, but this is the one that the first one I got sent to myself. The publishers reached out and sent asked me if I wanted it, read the synopsis, and it sounded good. I've not read this one yet. It came out on the 2nd of May. Well, it says May 2023, but I believe it was the 2nd of May. I need to read it. It's a really short one, so I will get to this one hopefully now in June, if I have the time at the end. But yes, it's called Sylvia. So this is Indian mythology meets contemporary Goa in this imaginative exploration of relationships, motherhood, and the fragility of human life. Longing to connect to his ancestral roots, Kajitan Piera has taken up residence near one of the rare and mystical baobab trees in South India. Into his world walks Sylvia, a young woman in search of a story. They bond over their newfound relationship until one day, consumed by regret, Sylvia disappears. In a rich kaleidoscope of tales, Sylvia is glimpsed in the lives of other characters as a colleague, friend, wife and lover, until she comes back into the focus as she finds herself becoming whole once more. But is it too late? So it sounds like a really good story. Like I said, it's really short. I love this cover design. This is like the arc copy, so I'm not too sure if the final one looks like this. It had like this cute little ribbon detail around it when they sent it to me, which was really cute. And then it had this little kind of postcard there, and again just a little bit about the book and the author, and I was so excited when I got it. I was like, it's my first proper like arc, like NetGalley arcs, e-arcs, yeah, but like a physical arc, so super excited. I will read this one and I'll bring you a review and let you know what it's all about. Then the next one is like the last of like the recent purchases, which is At Your Age, Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert. I got this in charity shop, guys. It was 50p. Never been read. It has never been read, and it cost me 50p, and this is why I love charity shops for bargains like this, like incredible. So I read the first one in the series, Chloe Brown. I've got Danny Brown on ebook, but I've not read it yet. I will get to it. And then yeah, Eve Brown, and yeah, it's a romance story. If you don't know, it's the Brown sisters trilogy, the romance book, so each one follows a different sister. Eve is the youngest sister, and this is her romance story. And that's all I'm going to say on this one, and I can't wait to get to it. I'm not going to move this stack because I feel like you're getting to the point that you're starting to see what's coming up next, so a little bit of rearranging. If you've been on my channel for a while, you will be aware that my favourite book is The Alchemist. As you can see here, I collect this in lots of different languages, guys, so these are just like 2 copies that I got. This one was the Turkish one that I got last summer. I completely forgot to have this in my last haul, so that's why it's here. And this is the cheapest one that I have got. It worked out to be only like a couple pounds, and I was like, I cannot believe it was so cheap. Yes, I like this design. It's different from like the other ones I have, but yeah, got it in Turkish. And then at Christmas, over the Christmas break, we did spend a couple of days in Slovenia, and so I got it there as well. So this is the Slovenia edition. Again, completely different cover from ones that I have there, which I really like this one. Very ambiguous with the design. Really liked it. I was literally just in Morocco, but honestly, I did not have time to go to a bookshop. When we were in the airport, we had a super early morning flight. From what I saw anyway in the airport, I didn't see a bookshop, because normally I would always end up picking it up at the airport, but I didn't see any. So even if it had been an early morning flight, I might not still have been able to get it. But yeah, really busy. And we were mostly in like the Medinas, the old towns, and there isn't like just bookshops there. So I'd have to go to the new city to find it. And I just not have time for that. So yeah, it's the first time I went to somewhere new and not actually bought the book. So, but one day guys, one day I'll go back and I'll be able to get it. Then we're going on to the next ones here that, like I said, it was like briefly featured in one of my Christmas Vlogmas vlogs. So you may not have seen it. It's like quite deep into the vlog. I know not everyone watches through, so I'm just gonna quickly run through these. And these were from like these were Black Friday purchases, and again, I think it was double stamps at that time, which is why I went for it. Waterstones always gets you with those double stamps. But the first one is Peter Pan. I think it's a nice looking edition. I got this because I have it here. I have it down here, you're going to see, in Italian, which I borrowed it from my mother-in-law, and I find that then reading alongside an English edition sometimes helps to like pick up on more context, etc. And yeah, so that's why I got it, and that's kind of it, really. You know Peter Pan, everyone knows Peter Pan, the story Peter Pan, and I've never read Peter Pan in English, so that's why I kind of want it there. And because I found when I read The Little Prince, I'd never read it in English, but reading the Italian edition, it does take a while to kind of understand it, and you don't grasp it in the same way, so that's kind of why I kind of want to read the two editions in tandem. So also from that Waterstones like haul, I got A Magic Steeped in Poison by Judy I. Lin. So this is a fantasy book. I actually have the second one as an e-arc that came out in January that I've not read yet, guys, because I need to read this one first. I need to get this soon. I think this cover is beautiful. This one involves tea magic, so I'm looking forward to find out how like that magic system works in this one. It like follows Chinese mythology. So yeah, looking forward to it. Then I also picked up the Atlas 6 by Lee Blake. Again, this is like a big one on like all the book social medias, and I really want to read it. I wanted this year to be more of a fantasy year, and I haven't really gotten to most of these fantasy books, guys, but I will. In the second half, I'm gonna get to them. So yes, this is like Fallen 6 on Extraordinary Magicians, 5 chances to win, 1 secret society. And again, just yeah, it's supposed to be really good. Looking forward to it. I will get to it, guys. And then the last one from that little like Waterstones like Black Friday haul was 6 Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. I absolutely love this cover. I think this is gorgeous. This one is following the princess. She has forbidden magic, but she ends up losing control on the morning of her unwanted betrothal and is discovered by her stepmother, who is also a sorcerer in her own right, and she banishes the princess, transforming her brothers into cranes. So obviously it's the 6 Crimson Cranes, and warning her that she must speak of it to no one. For every word that escapes her lips, one of her brothers will die. So yeah, obviously it's her searching for her brothers, etc. And I'm looking forward to this one. And like I said, this is gorgeous, guys. This is a gorgeous edition. And this stack looks like it might fall, so we're gonna move this over here. Then the last two actually was bought with my last birthday National Tokens book cards. My friends got one for my birthday last year, but I got these like September, October. Like I said, it was post the last haul. One of which that I've read already, which is Babel by Earth Kwan, and the vlog is up on my channel now, so you can go and watch it. Amazing, incredible, loved it. I got the black sprayed edition, so it looks so good. And yeah, that's it for that one. And then the last one was The Boy in the Headlights by Salon Bjork. So this is the third one in the series. I have the first one up here, I'm Traveling Alone, and then the second one I read on ebook, which is The Owl Always Hunts at Night. It is a Norwegian thriller series and it is incredible. If you've not read these, guys, read it. Scandi Thrillers, another level. He's a great writer, and I remember one of them, I can't remember this one and the other one, like when he was describing the cold, like I literally felt it in my bones. Like he writes so well. Development of these characters in these books, so good. So it is like following Holger and Munch, who are part of like a crime solving team, but they are the two main characters we're following. And these, it's always involving like serial killers, actually the last two ones. I don't know about this one. It always involves basic serial killers and they're always about gruesome deaths, and it's really good. It's really good. If you've not read them, like I said, recommend. Not read this one yet at this point because obviously, as you can see, it's wintry vibes, so I probably won't pick this up until like November at least, but I will get there at one point. And that is all the books that I have bought over the last period of time. Yes, let me know if you've read any of these and if there's any ones that you think I should prioritise. I'm not doing great in my physical books, so please let me know which ones I should pick up, prioritise. Thank you so much for watching this. Comment, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content from me, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye! Oh, my voice. They blah.